Hey everyone, you see it. That's what it is, a cabbage boil. Let's get into it. So, my daughter has really been seeing a lot of it going around viral. I guess they were doing the onion boil, which I really love. I love it. She makes it. I think I made it one time, but I love it. I love cabbage. So, when I seen that they were doing cabbage, I was like, oh, we definitely got to try it. Because I always make my cabbage. First, I do the sausages and, saute them up with some bacon too. And then I'll go ahead and, season it, cut up the cabbage, and then put it in, a little bit of boiling water and make it that way. So me and my family, we like ours, cabbage kind of like really soft. My sister, she makes it too. She fries it, however, on the stove, so it still has a little bit of crunch, which is cool. But yeah, so I decided to try it. You put whatever seasonings in, basically the boil seasoning that they do for, seafood boil. And it comes out really good. All that butter, all that sauce. Oh, that looks just delicious. So, which it really was. It really was good. But yeah, you definitely got to make sure you have it in there, for a good minute. So, I had finished that and had to make sure to do some sides. While everything is going, which is a busy day, I had to clean up, get some house laundry done that's been sitting on my couch. If anybody has that issue or does that, let me know because I be trying to figure it out. It's just with me running around every day, all day, even the kids, if I'm asking them to switch out laundry, it goes to the couch. House laundry, not so much of our clothes, just house laundry, kitchen towels and stuff like that. So I had to get it up because it was just sitting there and it was driving me crazy, and try to get dinner done and homework done at the same time. So I was actually also watching my one of my favorite movies, Overboard. They came out with the new one too. I forgot the name of the people who are in the new one, but yeah, so I was watching a little bit of TV while cleaning up and stuff and waiting for the rest of the food to get done. I always do my meats first, whatever meat we're having, to get that on, especially when I'm cooking it in the oven. I don't fry too much. It's not good. It's not healthy. I notice, even though I'm still, by doctor's words, obese, I am able to keep my weight steady because I cut out a lot of fried foods. So I do more bake than anything. Pretty much everything, I'll bake it. I cut out a lot of beef too. So when I do my spaghetti or chili, I do it with ground turkey meat. So I'm just preparing some more sides because I know my kids, they don't really like the cabbage boil. They don't really eat cabbage at all. But they'll do broccoli and mixed vegetables. So that's what I'm doing, getting that started for them so they can have their sides with their food. So while dinner is going, I thought to have a little chat time with you guys about children having night terrors. Someone messaged me asking me about um, their little ones not sleeping at night. And this isn't the first time, I guess, because I have so many kids. Um, People be like, how do you do it? My kids don't sleep at night. I've never had really an issue of any of my kids not sleeping at night, except for my second oldest daughter, and my 4 year old daughter, which would be my fifth. So my second daughter and my fifth. I have 9 kids, um, 5 boys, 4 girls. So then my fourth, so my second and my fourth. Um, and my second oldest, which is 13, when she was younger, she pretty much was like sleepwalking, or when she would wake up, or you would wake her up out of her sleep, she would just cry. She would just cry. She wouldn't really scream or anything like that. She would just cry. Now, my 4 year old, I assume it started because, or when I became pregnant with my, which is now 8 months old, son, and I was still breastfeeding her up until I could have been maybe 5 months pregnant with him. Um, she would wake up screaming. But I noticed she does like kind of scary movies. She's into it, but then she's scared. So I kind of noticed this pattern that was going on. So I would tell my kids, no more scary stuff, no more scary movies. She loves zombie movies. I don't know why, but she does. And I was like, we got to cut that out. But I found out that it was night terrors that she's having. And she still does, very seldom, but in the beginning it could be very stressful, because especially if you don't know what it is and you're wondering why the hell is my baby waking up just screaming, and then you might have to go to work that next morning. And that was our case. I had to go to work and I was pregnant. I had to be up 7 o'clock in the morning. My husband had to be at work, so we're tired and we have to be up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning with our 4 year old, because she would just cry for a whole hour not knowing anything. And it's very important to have a lot of support with it, because it can really stress you out. And I know there were some nights where I would be really frustrated with her. I mean, I left out the house in the car just furious, because I'm literally in a dead sleep and I'm waking up to my baby hollering and I'm just mad. And I had to really understand that and read about it, that she has no control of this. This is not, something that she even knows that she's even doing, for one, because the next day we'll ask her, why were you crying all night? What was going on with you? And she doesn't know. She has no clue of any of this even happening. And so when people ask me, what do you do? Or does your kids be up? For them just to be up, I'm not doing it. We're not having that. 10 o'clock, it's quiet time. It's night time. It's bedtime. It's time to go to bed, wind down. But sometimes you do have those kids that do want to be up or are up. And you got to wind them down. Their day should be full of activities and stuff, especially if they're taking a good nap throughout the day. Try to make that a routine, not too late. I know around between 1 and 3, that's it. After 3 o'clock to lay down for a nap, you're going to wind up with a child that's going to be up late at night to the middle of the night. Their screen time on, TV or tablets, whatever they're on, that should be cut short, allowing their brains to get into that relaxed mode. I found out putting on a good movie, basically like sing along movies, really help with mine. Frozen, Rio, Nemo. I still watch those till this day. And when I'm laying the kids down, sometimes my husband is like, I'm not about to be watching this, because we still have our little ones in the room. And so I'm like, well, that's what helps to go to bed. Turn the lights off, they get wind down and go to sleep. But I do. I get these questions a lot. When people, see me out with my kids at the doctor's appointment, whatever, or ask me in a conversation. And that's pretty much the things that, I do. It's good to also talk to your doctor. Some people, or when I look stuff up, they're giving a melatonin. I have and I do. Sometimes it just depends on the day and the night. I don't do it every day, every night, no. But before you even do it, make sure you talk to your healthcare provider before doing any of that. Get ideas, from them to make sure, you're safe within guidelines, to keeping your kids safe and, doing what you need to do as a parent. But no, definitely having a child with night terrors for people that do, um, it's it's a lot. It is. I mean, whoever's watching this, if you do or have, drop a comment down below. Let me know what it is that you do or have did or still do, because mine still. She still does. It's not every night no more. But I know if she's watching something scary or if her siblings have been mean to her close to bedtime, she's not settled, she's not relaxed, she will wake up crying. Um, it's easier. I'll get up and just hold her. When I first had my son, I'm surprised he slept through it because it was a lot. She would just holler for a whole hour and a half. And luckily he stayed asleep because I wouldn't have known what to do. I mean, I'll be honest, it was just already too much. And then to have him up with her up and then both just crying, I don't know, but I thank God that
So I hope that was
it
good
didn't go that way.
information for whoever might needs it. Definitely ask me any questions. Here's the finished product. It was kind of more on the hard side. I like mine soft, but definitely thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and share and subscribe.